Hello, folks. I am recording this lesson for PreCal. If you have questions, please comment on the video, which would be on Classroom. Comment there and I'll answer them as soon as I can. This was yesterday, or not yesterday, but last class. Yeah, sorry about yesterday, speaking of. 1 to 30 for page 140. If you have questions about this, you can also post as a comment on this post, and I'll get to that right away. So any questions about this or the assignment as it goes. So this is what we're doing for a second lesson. As I go, if I'm talking too much while you're trying to write stuff down, then just pause the video. I'm going to take I'll give you something to copy down, and then I'm going to take a sip here. So 5.2, factoring trinomials of the form. I don't know if, oh, there, I just fixed it anyway. If your view was blocked. Factoring trinomials of the form ax squared plus bx plus c, where a does not equal 0. So a has to be a non-zero number. We were talking when we were factoring before, I had mentioned that this is when a equals 1. Okay, that was last day. Now a is anything else but 0. There's different ways of doing this, but I have just one way that I like to do. It's tricky to write out in directions. I tried, but I'll definitely do examples. The textbook says this is an alternate method. This should be the best method. It should be the first method mentioned, but I guess everybody has their preferences. So this is shown page 143 in the textbook. So you multiply a and c. The first step, you take whatever number is here and you multiply it by whatever number is here. Okay, so you multiply a and c. And then you find two numbers that have the sum of b. So when you add them up, they equal b, and the product of ac. So what you did in this first step. So whatever, you'll find two numbers that multiply to equal the same thing here. But when those same two numbers, when you add them together, you get b. I put an asterisk there by sum because if you remember, I mentioned the other day, I said sum or difference may have been in brackets, but I said really it's all adding. If you add a positive and a negative number, it's a subtraction question. If you add two positive numbers, it's a straight addition, or two negative. Anyway, so you find two numbers that they have the same product as a times c, and also those two numbers, when you add them up, they'll have the sum of b. Pause if you need to write this down without me yammering. And then the next step, it's going to be so much easier when you see it happen. You're going to split up b. So whatever number is here, you're going to split it up with these two numbers, because remember, when you add them up, they equal b. So now it's going to be like ax squared plus something x plus c. So you split it with the two numbers and order them by the common factors they share with a and c. This is really hard to explain. It's much easier when I'm doing it, but you're going to figure out of those two numbers, the order you're going to put them is if they share divisors with a, then you can put that number close to a, the other one will be close to c. You'll see it when I do the example. Then you're going to kind of factor the two pairs of numbers. And then that'll show you kind of what the factors are. As I'm reading this now, I'm wondering how much help this will be. I think it'll help, you know, kind of towards the end of the year if we're doing review, if we do an exam. You're going to say, man, how did this process work? And I think this will make much more sense then. But it's good to have written down now to refer to. You know what I just noticed? Look, of all these 5 points, this is the only one that has a period at the end of the sentence. Man, I am not consistent with anything. All right, there's that page. What do you guys think of this blue color? It's almost a little too soft for me. So that's the only method I'm going to talk about when factoring, unless it's just super easy and you don't need to do that. So I'm going to do the examples that start on page 142. I'm going to work through those right now. So those 5 steps, you know, about how you multiply and then you figure out the two numbers, this, that, and the other. I'm going to follow those steps for every single one. So if you want to pause and kind of look at your notes, to go, oh yeah, no, that is number 3. Oh, that's what number 5 means, etc. So anyways, you get to do page 143, you get to That's how great math is. You get to do these 23 questions. Anyways, hopefully you got that down. Let's do these examples. Just jotted down those questions so I wouldn't forget them. Back this bad boy up a little bit. Okay, what color? Blue? Yes. That doesn't look clear, but we'll see. So this is page 143. Oh, brand new markers are so nice. 1 to 4. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so number 1 is 3x squared plus 20x plus 12. Very, very, very first thing that we always do, we look for common factors. I saw the 3 and the 12 and it jumped out at me. Oh, can I take a 3 out? No, got an even number here. Oh, 2 even numbers? Odd. No common factors. Now remember the first step, you know what, maybe I'll do the process in a different color. Green. The first step, 3, oh, this is an older one. It's not going to be as sharp. 3 times 12 is 36. That's fine. Now we need to find two numbers, both signs are positive. We need to find two numbers that when you multiply them, they equal 36. And then when you add them together, they equal 20. 3 times 12 is how we got 36 in the first place. 3 plus 12 is not 20. You can kind of make a list, 3 times 12. No, that doesn't work. Let's go with 2 times 18. Just to start, I like to start low, start 1, 2, 3, going up, and that's it, right? 2 times 18 equals 36. 2 plus 18 equals 20. Okay, so now, remember I said we're going to split up B with these two numbers, 2 and 18. Now it's either going to be plus 2x plus 18x or plus 18x plus 2x. Remember I said you order them based on how they kind of pair with these two. I'm putting the 18 with the 3 because those both have common divisors of 3. I'm putting the 2 with 12 because those both have 2 as their common divisor. So I rewrite this 3x squared plus 18x plus 2x plus 12. Okay, because now I'm going to, remember I said I'm going to kind of break them up and I'm going to factor those there. So the 3 and an x comes out of there, so it's 3x times x plus 6. 3x times x, 3x squared, 3x times 6 is 18x plus, and then here I can just take a 2 out. So 2 times x is 2x and 2 times 6 is 12. So I didn't even read, I think it was 0.5 on the notes there that says like take the two outside numbers. They're in one set of brackets. The other set of brackets is what's in the brackets, the inside numbers. Now, one thing to mention, these two have to be the same, okay? Because our final answer is 3x plus 2 times x plus 6. Okay, 3x plus 2, those are the outside ones. X plus 6 is the inside. If these two are not the same, then you can't put it there. It might be that you didn't factor something properly, or you got to watch for signs. Sometimes there's a negative, you got to factor out the negative and it works out. But this is the final answer. 3x squared plus 20x plus 12 equals 3x plus 2 times x plus 6. Some of you might be thinking, what the heck? I'll never get this. Hang on, we got 3 more examples to do. Okay, don't panic. Number 2. Again, if this is going too fast, I don't know if you guys are going to watch this together in class, but if it is, feel free to slow down. If you need to pause it, discuss a little bit, help each other out. Ugh. You know what's better than cold club soda? Nothing. 14x squared minus 23x plus 3. This is number 2. And I think for these first 2 questions, if you're interested, they show a different way of factoring in the textbook. I don't like it at all. Okay, 14 and 3, these have no common factors, so we're not going to get anywhere with that. But 14 times 3, what's 14 times 3? 28, 52. Is that right? 14 times 3 is 42. Yeah. Yeah, because 6 times 7 is 42. Okay, goodness gracious. So now we find 2 numbers that multiply to get 42. positive, negative, that have a difference of 20, of a sum of negative 23, if you will. Okay, when you add them up together, so they're going to add up to negative 23. So probably two negative numbers. So 2 and 21. 2 times 21 is 42, right? 2 times 21 equals 42. 2 plus 21 is 23. It's positive. 2 plus 21 is positive 23. This is negative 23. But negative 2 and negative 21, those equal negative 23. And negative 2 and negative 21 multiplied equal positive 42. So those are our numbers. Okay. Negative 2 and negative 21. Those are our numbers. Now remember, we have to order them. The 21 and the 2, which will they go with? Well, the 21 will go with 3 because 3 goes into both. 2 will go to the 14 because 2 goes into both. So we rewrite 14x squared, 2 and 21. What did I say? Yeah, 2 goes to 14. So remember, it's negative though. 14x squared minus 2x minus 21x, right? Because those will add up to negative 23, plus 3. Now we have to factor. Remember, we are factoring kind of this group and this group. Oops, we ran out of room. So out of this, we can take a 2x. So 2x times 7x minus 1, right? 2x times negative 1 is negative 2x. Here, we're going to take out, there's a negative sign there, but I want to take out negative 3. And I'll show you why. Take out negative 3 times 7x. Negative 3 times negative 1 would be negative 3. If I didn't take that negative out, these wouldn't match. I'll show you in red. Red meaning stop. If I didn't take out the negative, it would be plus 3 times negative 7x plus 1. Okay, so I took out a negative and the signs changed for everything. I'm going to cross this out, meaning don't do it. It's the wrong way to do it. So now our answer is right here, 2x minus 3. Notice I put an equal sign here. Use an equal sign. Don't just kind of write it out of nowhere. It's not proper. And if you write the provincial exam next year, they take marks off for all kinds of little things like that. And it only makes sense. This equals this. You could have equals every step of the way. 2x minus 3 times 7x minus 1 equals 14x squared minus 23x plus 3. All right, I feel like I'm taking too long now. Let's jump to number 3. You can pause this, replay it. It's yours forever until I delete it, which I probably never will. 3x squared plus 20x plus 12. 3's won't, wait, what? Oh, I'm a genius. I just realized 1 and 2 are the same as 3 and 4 because they're showing the alternate method. So those are all the examples. Is it worth doing one more? I'll do one more just to be safe. I'll do one from your assignment. So this is what, page 143? I don't know what you see on your screen right now, but I'll be right back. I'll do number 8. Let me write it down. Oh, this marker goes to the paper. That's too bad. Anyways, number 8. So this is page 143, numero 8. I like to speak a little bit of Spanish when I'm teaching. So 2x squared minus 19x minus 10. All right, come back to you. There we go. 2 times negative 10, that's a negative number. 2 times negative 10 is negative 20. What two numbers multiply to negative 20 but add up to negative 19? If we think 2 and negative 10, that multiplies to negative 20, but it does not add up to negative 19. Now, I knew the answer as soon as I looked at it, but that's because I've been doing this for a while. I just wanted to show you how to check a wrong one. If we just start at 1 and 20, 1 and negative 20, you multiply those, you get negative 20. You add them, you get negative 19. Any number, like I generally do, okay, I'll say, okay, 1 times 20, 2 times 10, 3 doesn't work, 4 times 5, and I'll work my way up that way. So the first one would have given it to us, but like I said, I wanted to show you a wrong one, so you know. And now we order them. It's what is it? It's 1 and 20. Now this one's tricky. I don't know which one it's going to go with because 1 obviously goes into both, and 20 would have a common factor for both. I'm going to put the 20 with the 10, see what happens. I honestly don't know if it's going to work. So we have 2x squared plus 1x. I don't need to write the 1. Minus 20x minus 10. So I'm going to factor and hopefully it works. 2 and x, that becomes x plus 1. 2x times x is 2x squared, 2x times 1. Oh, it's not 1. What am I taking the 2 out for, you guys? Just x. I just took the x out. X times 2x is 2x squared. X times 1 is x. I'm going to take out a minus just because I want to, and a 10. So this will be 2x. I got lucky trying to decide which is which. It may not have given me the brackets if I did it the other way around. Oh, my automatic vacuum starting. Can somebody stop that? So our final answer is x minus 10 times 2x plus 1. I used to think it was kind of, I don't know, snobby or something to have one of these robot vacuums, but we have 3 cats, you guys. 3. So that's it. Hopefully that's not too long. Hopefully that makes sense. Please, please, please spam me with questions. I like them. There's a good chance I'll just be at home tomorrow anyway, so I can probably log on right away and send you answers. So, and even if maybe at the end of the video, whoever's covering the class, if they want to Zoom me in, like I can connect with you guys live if you have questions, if necessary, and if I'm available. Anyways, that's enough of me talking. I will talk to you later. Bye.